Trash man didn't get my trash today.
Ooh.
Oh, why? Because they want more pay. Buses on strike with a raising fare. So they can help pollute the air. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousels. Changing people will go round. Under a young man. People make the world go round. Wall Street losing dough on every share.
Verse 2.
They're blaming it on longer hair.
Hey, and Big Ben sleeping in the easy chair.
Oh, God. Y'all can go all day, I'm sure.
Praise the Lord, niggas.
Praise the Lord. He's worthy.
All the time.
Welcome to episode 100 of Getting Grown with Jade and Keia.
Well,
hi, y'all.
It's not just us today.
Yes, we have a guest in person of our dear, dear brother, the one and only Dustin Frederic Ross, ladies and gentlemen.
Greet the people.
That's right. I have touched down. I am in the company of good women today.
That's it.
You blacks asked for it.
And you got it.
I told you it was not going to happen. And my brother so graciously trekked his way down to the BK.
That wasn't no problem.
No problem at all. No problem.
I came on down here. We got some things to discuss. You know, I ain't been over here.
That's
I've
right.
been here in Spirit, but not on Spirit Airlines.
Yes. It's been a coon's
age.
A coon's age. We are so thrilled to have
a month of Sundays.
Yeah. A month of Sundays in a leap year.
In a leap year. Okay.
It's been too long. But everybody's fave, Dustin, is joining us at the kitchen table, and we could not be more jazzed, let me tell you.
I'm so happy. These placemats, these charger plates and shit. Y'all got on this table, you know, these salt and pepper shakers.
Beautiful,
You know,
beautiful.
It's just gorgeous. This flatware.
Yeah.
Is this the Gucci flatware that Oprah cussed Tony Braxton out about? Is that what this is? I'm finna eat wet.
Because the Grammys are where?
Okay.
So good. We're going to carry on. It's going to be amazing.
Yes, we are.
How you doing, though, Dustin? How's your week been? What's going on with you?
You know, my week has been great. In honor of the eloquent Shekinah Joe, I would just like to say that I work hard. And that's what I've been doing all week long.
That's right.
And, you know, it's just the type of guy that I am. And so I've been really living in the fullness of myself in that capacity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just want the record to reflect that there.
That right there. It's
part.
right there.
That part of it.
It will live on in perpetuity.
Also, shout out, being that I'm here on Getting Grown, you know, hosted by two black women. Shout out to Sister Circle. I just feel like that's the right time for me to say that. Shout out to Sister Circle. I don't know. Look, I don't know if they, and this is, you know, this is free promo or whatever, but I don't know if everybody's been watching. Sister Circle Live is revolutionary daytime television. It comes on TV One and the newly established Clio TV.
That's right. That's right.
It is a panel talk show that comes on every day. Okay?
Every single day.
Depending on your market, it may come on at 9 a.m. It may come on at noon. And I've heard that there is some place where it appears at 11 a.m. But you have to check. That part is what they call checking your local listings.
Local listings.
So once you do that part and you know where to go and when to show up at that place, you're going to get the time of your life for an hour. Rashawn Ali, Syleena Johnson, Quad Webb, and temporarily Lunsford, and Trina Braxton. Yes, the Trina Braxton hand is airing. It's apparent every day.
Absolutely. Every time anybody says Syleena, I sing that. But when she was on that Busta Rhymes song. DJ playing. And Syleena.
Yeah.
That was her.
You know, that's her voice. And please don't tell these people not to sleep on Syleena Johnson. That catalog, baby. Shout out to, she got a sleeper classic that
She's
people don't know. Listen to Another Relationship by Syleena Johnson. The lyrics alone, and if you got the internet, which if you listen to this show, we know you do. So if you have the internet, look up Syleena Johnson, Another Relationship on YouTube and enjoy that.
Syleena Johnson also saved Lauryn Hill's late ass.
Oh, idiot.
Yeah, all falls down. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Kanye said, Syleena, you just like a safe bell.
He saved my life.
Made that studio session on time and got the record.
That might be who we need to send to Calabasas. We might need to send Syleena.
Right. She said, Kanye, what's wrong with you? What is wrong
Anything
with you?
for Syleena.
And Kim, you just gonna let him say anything? Yeah. So that's all. I just wanted to just throw that on in there.
How was your week, sis?
I mean, it was good. It was good. Busy, but no complaints. Busy is a blessing. We out here working.
Team typing fast. It ain't team typing fast. Medium.
Right.
It ain't team typing along. It's team typing fast.
Yes, it's team typing fast, and we've been working. Every time we get an opportunity to travel and come back safely, we're grateful. So
hey,
yes,
we're never took his hand off you. Every day he travel from plane to plane. Keia, he never took his hand off you.
I'm glad about it. He's good that way. But yeah, I don't have no complaints. Everything's well. My house was just the way I left it when I got back here. So we thank God.
Peace and serenity.
That's right. So yeah, I'm doing good, sis. How about you?
You know me, I'm just, as always, I got work to do.
I got a job, baby.
I work.
Okay, so work to do. You want Vanessa Williams or you want the Isley brothers?
Isley.
Yeah, okay, good.
We
was all on the same page.
Ron, you just got to do the right thing.
Getting grown.
I'm still mad at him. Well, not mad. I don't know. I'm just feeling ways because I feel like he could have came harder at Aretha's funeral.
Oh yeah, he ain't know what was going on.
No, he didn't.
He didn't know which way was up.
He was neck deep in tax papers.
I thought he was neck deep in that brown.
He just wanted to know when there was going to be a harvest for the world. That's all he wanted to know. That's all you wanted to know.
Oh, Ron.
And I don't know if I would have had all my scruples if I would have looked up and seen Aretha's ankle sitting up hanging out the front of that casket either.
Come on, scruples.
I ain't never seen a moon roof in a casket. She had a full-length casket. A 4-door casket. Her casket, she had a sedan casket. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. All respect, sedan. I mean, it's Aretha, and unlike LMA, I know 3 Aretha songs.
I do.
Okay, let's be clear. That tepid disrespect that she was allowed to get away with.
Did they tell you about Emily King down to the Anita Baker concert? Did they tell you?
No, sis, we haven't talked about it because we went to the Emily Baker concert. I'm sorry, Anita Baker.
Who y'all gonna see, Jay?
We gonna see Emily Baker.
Emily Baker, you are so old.
That sounds like a evil ass head of a department somewhere.
Emily Baker,
I hate
head of
bitch.
HR.
Who you gonna wear? I gotta report to Emily Baker now and shit. I should have stayed in the county.
Emily Baker, Emily Baker's over payroll.
I can't stand her.
That bitch be playing with my tracks.
I don't
gotta run in her stockings and shit. I gotta look at this
Emily for shit.
Teeth all hanging out her mouth. I gotta look at her ass.
We went to the Anita Baker concert, and first of all, it was everything. Auntie, she gave Drake a run for his money with the effects because, Drake had the effects at the him and Migos concert. Auntie Anita came through. She said, Drake, I have effects for you. And she said,
hold my beer.
She said, hold my beer. And so when she sang Storybook, she put the damn trees. It looked like you was running through.
She had like the LED. Like, you know how Beyonce got the big LED?
Yeah.
She had the full. I said, come on and give the people video design, auntie.
She had snowflakes on the roof. You know, some lights popped up, looked like raindrops and shit. Like, it was nice.
They better pull out the light bright for Anita Baker.
They sure did. Nigga, they pulled the light bright out and the snow globes. So she did her thing, and then
there was so much good singing.
How was her hair?
Then at the very end,
how was her hair?
Her hair is always, she always she plugged in her golden hot curling iron in the bag and bumped it just before she went outside.
Now, my thing is this: I know Anita Baker has, a reputation for wanting things her way, and maybe the way that she's ensured that is by whipping ass every time before she makes her way to the stage.
Listen, because
she looks like she just got through fighting.
Disheveled.
And I love her. We from the same place. We bleed the same blood. So I love her. That's why I can say this with love.
That's right.
Anita Baker, she do be chopper style about the hair.
She was.
About the crown. Yeah.
It was 504 boys. So we roll tight whips every day. It was very 504 boys. Auntie definitely rode the chopper with the window down before she got on the stage. But she sang to make up for these stresses.
So good, so good. She sang.
Apple pie, apple
Did she wear? Oh yes.
Pie.
Did she wear Angel out?
So Angel, Angel was worn out. But let me tell you how. It wasn't in a good way.
Oh no.
We waited all goddamn night for Angel. Waited all goddamn night. And then she always has a special guest. My cousin Caesar, he says she brought out Kelly Price. She brought out Mary J. Blige.
Tasia.
So he was like, this is the last, Regina Bell, Tasia. He was like, this is the last show. I know she about to go all out.
And y'all was in New York.
And we was in New York. Last show. She keeps teasing us, talking about she got a special guest. Well, she announced it for a whole song and these niggas still didn't get on the stage. So I was like, ooh, hopefully it's somebody wonderful. Emily King gets on stage. Now, I don't have a problem with Emily King.
No.
I have a problem with Emily King not knowing Anita Baker's Angel.
She didn't know the words, Dustin. She oohed us to death.
Not the melody.
She oohed us to death, and then we all had to. Yes, how do you? I don't give you the words. She just doesn't know it, and
she didn't wrap it all around you.
She didn't know
nothing.
Any of the words.
Nothing.
To the extent where Anita was trying to like help her and feed her the words, and she was just like, I don't know it.
And then Anita was like, who has the lyric sheet?
She was like, we're gonna get you some words. Yes. We're gonna get you some words. And she like went off stage.
So then
it was embarrassing.
She pulls up another special guest. And it was Pajama Patty herself.
Did they push Emily King off the stage? Or what happened?
She was just standing there looking dumb.
She was just dusting and singing in the background. So then she pulls up another person on stage. Pajama Patty comes up. Alicia Keys. She also
fingers are crossed.
No,
because this
did not know 50-50. Angel. And she thought she was still hosting the Grammys from last week.
I wish I could see
my guy would not shut up through the whole song.
She talked. She didn't sing. She talked.
Because she did not know the words.
Who in the... I can say what I want to say on this podcast. Right?
Yeah,
who in the fuck don't know the words to Angel by Anita Baker?
Alicia Keys and Emily King?
They didn't know it. And they stood up there looking dumb.
May they both be stoned. That is a travesty. As a singer, it's certain things you're supposed to know.
I mean, the hook is one goddamn word.
Literally.
My angel.
Oh, angel.
Like literally.
Ashanti wrote it.
And all baby, ooh baby. That is all it is. And they did not. They
just ain't black enough.
Hold on, let me use
Dustin. At the end of the day, you haven't had that sort of black experience. That's gotta be what it is.
No, these hussies got up on stage.
Why are you here?
These yaps got up on stage.
What are you doing here?
Did not know the words. Why are you here?
I was devastated.
And you don't have to say yes to every damn thing.
This is what I'm saying.
You don't know the words, why would you get out on stage beyond going out there taking a bow and going back to the side of the stage? You take a bow in front of in front of, and not a bow towards the audience. You bow in front of Anita Baker, kiss her hands, and then you wave at the audience and walk your dumb, don't know the words ass back off stage.
And play that shit off.
And you say no to her in a very graceful way. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so that you don't embarrass yourself and her. Because we wouldn't even be talking about this.
No, we wouldn't.
Emily King, Emily Jester.
Emily Baker. Emily Baker, head of personnel.
Emily King's Hawaiian roll. Emily King's County.
Bless her heart. It was really embarrassing.
It was very embarrassing, but that is the longest intro I think we've ever had.
Oh, setting records every day.
Hey.
And this is the realest. I would like to say that I think it is divine alignment that I appeared on episode 100 because that's the realest of them all. We literally keeping it 100 today. So of course I'm here. That's the real reason for the season. I just want them to understand what's really going on.
Wait a minute, sis.
What's up?
Is Dustin our first male guest?
Is.
Oh my God. I'm so honored. Wow, I didn't have anything prepared. I'm so honored, and I just
that's beautiful.
Growing up, and no, this is great. This is so great.
We're excited to have
I'm excited.
Here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Well, let's get into some trash. We got some trash to get into, you know.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta sing the rock theme song when it's time to take the trash out.
That's right. So we're gonna cue the cleanup woman.
Woo, we got the perfect person in the house for this very heavy trash segment today.
That's right. Rock.
I hope y'all would not.
Rock's brother's name was Joey.
Joey. Eleanor. I remember Eleanor. Her mean ass was on Set It Off too. Ella Joyce.
Mean.
She was on it. Rock baby. Oh, rock baby.
If y'all don't remember Rock, it used to come on right before Showtime at the Apollo.
That's right.
Or right
kids,
after.
You should Google it because I would imagine that these kids don't know nothing about
They
Rock.
don't. Rock, R-O-C. R-O-C.
He was a garbage man in a black neighborhood. It was a half-hour sitcom that was hilarious. Yes. Do your Googles and know your history. I tell jokes because I know what the hell I'm talking about.
It's essentially an all black, all in the family.
Yes, but
exactly that.
That's exactly what it was.
Those were the days.
Such a great show.
They were some prejudiced, rotten-hearted
They
bastards.
were rotten.
And they was all horrible looking. It was a horrible looking cast. But it was a great, hilarious. Archie Bunker was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Sorry,
you remind me of
Keia.
my grandfather.
No, you're fine.
First on the list, Michael Rappaport and Meek Mill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
So Michael Rappaport put out a tweet, I believe it was.
It was definitely a tweet referencing a Meek Mill live performance.
He said, Meek Mill, great story, great look, trash rapper, sorry.
And he kept going. He said a whole lot more.
Just not a great battle rapper or live performer, and I don't even know the rest.
There was so many more things, so many more unnecessary utterances that came out on his behalf. And then today, so that shit rocked like yesterday. And then today, Meek Mill responded and checked the shit out of him. He cracked a couple jokes, and then he sent a very swift tweet that said, and FYI, don't you ever call anything in our culture trash unless you want to get trashed. That's what Meek Mill told him. And it was very appropriate because this isn't the first time that he's had these offerings where they really weren't requested. He's been very vocal about the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I was about to say, this is the one who feels like because him and Nene can haha and Kiki, he's welcome at the cookout.
Yeah.
Remy from Higher Learning.
Yeah.
I don't like this kind of carrying on.
Yeah, I don't either, and neither does Meek Mill. And I'm so glad that I don't know where the slip and fall occurred, but somehow, somewhere while Meek Mill was incarcerated in between that time and when he started talking after he got out,
he
has really done a 180.
Has earned his way into my heart.
I mean, seriously, Rameek.
Rameek, he spent his time wisely. He was reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can be
reading.
friends.
Rameek walked his way right into my heart.
So, but he's been very, very accurate, and he's been very punctual with the things that he's been doing. So I just appreciate what he's had to say, and I enjoy seeing people get checked any damn way, especially when they need it.
It's fun.
We'll get there. We're just not there yet in this conversation. But so seeing that yesterday, I really had a good time.
Did.
Thank you,
amazing.
Meek.
Yeah,
speak your name.
Yes,
we continue to speak Meek's name as he has journeyed out of incarceration.
Absolutely.
So on Watch What Happens Live, they have segments where people are able to call in and ask questions to the guests on the show. And somebody called in, and I guess that they gave another question so that they could be vetted properly, and then they went in. And they said to Kim Zolciak,
yes, indeed.
Why do you look 10 years younger on TV and 20 years older in person?
No, she said, why do you look 10 years younger on Instagram?
Why do you look 20 on Instagram and 40 on TV? Ain't that what they said?
I know it was
I think it was 20 on Instagram and 40 on TV. And Kim was so salty. Not even embarrassed to me implies that we have some respect for this person and their dignity in this moment. And personally, I don't have none. So I felt like she was salty when the person did it.
She was upset.
Of course.
Did you guys
Andy tried to cover it.
He tried.
Andy was, that's not the question. Like, that's not the question you were supposed to ask.
You know, that kind of defiance don't happen a lot. It's rare that you get to see people who don't give a damn and will go that far to make a moment happen.
It was so pleasant.
Yeah, that was glorious.
And the way Eva sat there.
Oh, yeah.
And laughed. she threw her head back.
And guffawed. And Kim was so salty. And what else was funny was he was like, my question's for Kim. And she was feeling herself like she
was like, hi.
He was like, Kim, why do you... hey, why do you... the hey.
He definitely was like, hey, why do you look 10 years older?
Like that nigga, he came in like that nigga Michael on Love After Lockup when he walked in from being gone for 2 days talking about, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, my dog Michael.
I know.
I like him.
Dustin likes Michael.
I do. I like Michael. I feel like he's not a bad guy. He's just in a situation. He's a good man, Savannah. He's
Is he?
That's it.
Dustin loves him, so Michael. But anyway, so that was hilarious.
It was.
Yandy Smith. Did you see Yandy Smith on Instagram looking like a pinwheel?
No, I did not see Yandy Smith on Instagram.
Talking about happy President's Day to my forever president, Obama. You know what I'm saying? This is a dance Trump could never do.
A dance?
But Obama can do, but Michelle can do better than me. All I know is she looked like she looked like a goddamn pinwheel. The shit that looks like the bows on like the gift wrap bows, but they be on sticks and you blow them and they spin in a circle.
Oh my dear God.
That's what she looked like. Please look at it right now. It's on the shade room.
You're going to see the Tigress performing a choreo, a hot routine of choreo.
She has on all gray and she's got this storm and rainbow colored hair. She looks like a Lisa Frank.
She just looks really stupid. Really stupid.
Why does Yandy?
Why does he? Yeah, exactly.
Why is she tagging Michelle Obama in that shit?
Like she gonna look at it.
Handy Andy. You know, she does it all. She really does it all. Handy Andy. She does it all. Activism, music management, foster mother, ex-con wife, or current con wife. Yeah. The future wife of an ex-con. Well, actually, not even a wife. Life of a wife. Yes, because if they ain't got them papers. Yeah. Yandy does it all.
Did you see it, sis?
No, I can't find it. Maybe that's the Lord saving me from this distress.
The Swiss Army knife of reality stars. It was today. On President's Day.
On President's Day.
It's today. She's wearing a two-piece gray outfit. And what happened? She's dancing to lip gloss. And she's saying that she's doing a dance to her forever
12
president.
rows down on the shade room.
12? Jeez. Okay.
Under the Zim Kolsiak post.
Go ahead. Y'all keep going talking.
My ears are hurting from laughing at you right now.
Petey Pablo's upset that nobody asked him to perform in North Carolina.
And he is the only person.
Nobody asked him to perform where?
Singular protest.
In North Carolina.
In Charlotte for All-Star.
Weekend?
Yes.
Yes.
P.D. Pablo's still living.
Exactly. He's still with us. North Carolina, come on and this nigga has created an entire
what the hell is Yandy doing? She's having a fit. Is she high? I think she's high.
The Tigress was dancing. She felt like dancing today. I heard she's gonna be in Cats.
The country is currently in a state of emergency.
Cause Yandy gonna do Cats.
She got the contacts for it.
Yandy and Ed Sheeran, they gonna be in Cats.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be her and Kimbella.
Kimbella ain't shit for letting Jules get them teeth too. I don't care what nobody say.
Because he looked like that nigga on where? Love After Lockup with them ill-fitting teeth.
You're supposed to hold your partner down and not while they're getting bad teeth. I think she confused the command.
Those are dentures and not veneers though. So like they could.
Yeah, that's a bridge.
They could just get them replaced.
They could.
They're on an incline.
They're on an incline. They're hit high intensity interval training.
I'm sick of y'all. So sick.
Yeah.
So the country is currently in a state of emergency.
What happened? We had a Clorox cleanup? Or Clorox wipes?
I hate this.
What could cause a state of an emergency in the country that I would sign the paperwork for, since we signing it for any damn thing?
For any damn reason. Go ahead. What would you sign one up for?
We out of canola oil. That'll fuck the nation up. That'll fuck the country up. You know what I'm saying?
It will.
Another thing, what else could we be out of that'll really fuck the country up? Dental floss. You know, because the community that uses that, you know, we really keep that going, that initiative going. Imagine if everybody's teeth looked like Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Baking soda, because what would happen if we could not properly freshen up our refrigerators?
I got one.
See, also make drugs. Go ahead, Keia.
We would be in a sad state of affairs if there was no deodorant.
Oh my God.
Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it?
What are we going to do? Because I tell y'all every summer, I thank the Lord every day for deodorant.
Yes,
because
Lord.
when it be hot.
Sis, winter time. Don't sleep on winter in them heavy ass coats.
You get on the train and be like, was everyone playing basketball?
Yes.
Was everyone playing basketball?
It's too early in the morning. I get upset when people be musty first thing in the morning because I think it's too much. It's too much.
You and the
like
bed
you were sweating in your sleep. You just put your clothes on and left.
You just put your clothes on. You just gonna be stinking at 8:30 in the morning. You just gonna stink. How you stink already?
Standing over me holding the goddamn rail. You take the seat.
Our kitchen table talk. Save that. Hold that beer.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you why else the country's in a state of emergency. We don't even have to talk about the real reason because I hate that nigga.
Because it ain't one. But go ahead.
Payless is closing down.
What is Star Jones gonna do now?
I was about to say, Christian Siriano, they couldn't sell enough of them ballet flats, them Disney feet.
Them Disney feet.
Not the Minnie Mouse shoes, yeah.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Turn to the side, kid.
Oh, no. Not Disney feet.
Disney toes.
Walking around. Don't nobody want to wear that shit.
So they are closing down everywhere. It's the end of an era. Because I know my grandmother used to take me to the Payless and get me some of them leather thong sandals with the little triangle cutouts on the side.
Highlights.
Jellies.
They had a brand called Highlights. That was Payless's brand, Highlights.
Listen, everybody's owned a pair of Payless shoes.
Ain't nothing wrong with Payless shit. You gotta let you be in a wedding and the tuxedo shoes don't fit.
Nigga.
You think I'm finna buy some shoes for your motherfucking... Not you. I would buy shoes for your wedding.
It's different.
For everyone's wedding I've been in, because I really wouldn't be in nobody's wedding unless I felt like I had to, which means we was close. Exactly. So let me just... Never mind.
Yes, them satin shoes. Where are we going to get our satin shoes?
Dyeables. Remember Baker's Dyeables, y'all?
Dyeables.
Remember
First of all, Dyeables are terrible.
They are awful with them chunky square heels.
It feels, I had to, they feel like you're walking on cinder blocks.
They do,
something about the dyeing process makes the shoe hard as hell.
Yeah, and then you look inside and the dye be then bled all on the goddamn inside.
The last time I wore a dyeable, I was in a wedding. It had to be like 2007 or something like that. And when I tell you, after the reception, I threw them shoes out the moonroof of the limousine. I literally threw them out like, I ain't never wearing shoes again. Because my feet were bleeding. They were bleeding.
Oh my God.
They horrible, and the color will bleed on your foot.
It sure will.
You take them shoes off and think you got the gout, fucking with some diamonds.
Your whole bottom of your foot be melon.
Yeah,
My foot black, diabetes.
What was them shoes called? Keia Caparos. Y'all remember? You remember Caparos, Jay? Yeah, that was the diables, right?
Oh my God, what we gonna do?
What would we do without Dustin? Okay, we only have 2 more things to do today.
Mm-hmm.
Ja Rule Fire Festival.
What would I be without you?
What would I be without my baby?
I still ain't never seen him and Ian Van Zandt in the same room. That's all I'm gonna say right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Last week they talked about my boots.
That's all I'm gonna say. Okay,
Oh
she
my
speaks with a
God.
certain cadence that only a rapper would have.
Jaranda.
I just, I didn't. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jayanla.
Jaranda. Jayanla Van Zandt.
If you think about it, when she be checking in people on the show, she sound a little Ja Rule-ish. What would you be without your baby? Okay.
With that
Give
grin.
it sound.
Yeah, look, queen mother.
Right.
I'm a cultural custodian.
Oh, I love her.
So much for no reason. Lastly, Colin Kaepernick
All right.
has reached a settlement with the NFL.
All right.
By
And-
settlement.
I don't think they have a disclosed amount.
Okay.
They didn't say what it was, but
Good.
he's reached one, and I know that he would not settle for something that
Good.
he did not think was worth it because he has fought a fight. So we're just gonna respect it.
Good. I hope their hands cramp when they had to write his check out.
I hope so too. I hope he cursed their generation.
Fucking check out. Hoes. That's what y'all get.
Yo, dirty ass.
That's what y'all get. I hope all y'all get tickets as you go through your week. I hope your daughters get pregnant. I hope you get that devastation. I hope everybody that did him dirty gets done just as dirty.
Oh, dumb asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid
All
asshole.
of your mamas.
Oh, fake asshole.
That's right.
Everybody.
They on their last leg. You know what? May natural causes have the speed of a Kenyan sprinter in the lives of everyone involved.
I got a
Colin
couple people for that wish.
Yeah.
But let's move on to a shout out. Sis, you want to do the shout out?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Ole do it.
My sister's popping right now, like.
All right. It's time to shout out the sistering. And we got an email like literally just a few minutes ago, and I just could not read it because it blessed me. Y'all ready?
Absolutely. Yep.
All right. This email comes from Jamar. Everybody say, hey, Jamar.
Hey, Jamar.
Hey, Jamar.
Jamar says, what's poppin', Jade? Who is Kenya? Because my name is Keia. It says, what's poppin', Jade and Keia? Who is Kenya? That's all right, Jamar.
So you
I'ma let you have
my big brother on.
Okay, he says, what's poppin'? So, hey, even though my name is Keia, Keia, I as in igloo. Jamar says, I just like to throw in this last minute shout out to my sis ahead of the show because my real life little sis is popping for real. I want to give a massive shout out to my sis for her melanin is popping. She is black girl magic in real life and the girls at her school can't take it. My little sister, Kimani, is a senior at Vance High School in Charlotte, North Carolina, and sis has been accepted to 3 HBCUs so far. On a bowling scholarship, honey.
Whoa!
Oh, right.
Indeed, honey. Knock the pins down. The first in her school's history. Okay, sis is a real life black herstory. On top of her being the youngest assistant manager of any Firehouse Subs franchise in the franchise's history at the tender age of 17.
Make me an Italian.
She out here bowling and getting paid to do so. It's truly been a joy watching and molding you into the young woman you are today. You make me proud in so many ways, but I'm personally most proud of the petty I've helped to cultivate in your young life. You know how to read a chick down, and I live for it every time. We got a few more weeks before you decide on a university, but whichever you choose, just know I'll be there in the crowd, being extra black hollering, you better, signed, the bestest brother, Jamar. And he also included a picture of he and Kimani. Both of them are precious in his site. So shout out to Kimani for getting accepted into 3 HBCUs. I'm sure that the list will continue to grow as the acceptances continue to roll in on a bowling scholarship, honey, out here. Just listen.
Shout out to her. And Jamar, you keep that same energy when she call you out throughout the year and she need money for Target and a Foot Locker at the end of her bed and all that shit, and just money for the weekend. Don't just get her, the shit she need. Put a little money in her pocket so she can enjoy herself. Keep her hair done. Keep that same energy.
KTSE Jamar.
And shout out to Kim. What was her name?
Kimani.
Shout out to Kimani.
We speak your name, little sis. Yes, do well. And let us know where you end up choosing to go to school and things. And don't forget to send us your graduation announcement when the time comes.
Absolutely. Keep us up to date.
Black-solutely. Let's move it on to the kitchen table, shall we?
Zola's reinventing the wedding planning and registry experience to make the happiest moment in couples' lives even happier. Combining compassionate customer service, which we know is rare these days, with modern tools and technology, all in the service of love. Zola's the easiest way to plan your wedding and register. With free wedding websites, your dream wedding registry, affordable save the dates and invitations, and easy-to-use planning tools. Start with a free 5-figure discount wedding website. It takes just minutes to set up, and you can choose from over 100 beautiful designs that fit any style and every type of wedding. Put your Zola registry on your wedding website so guests can get all the details they need and buy your wedding gift in one convenient place. The Zola store has the widest selection of gifts at all different price points from over 500 brands. So there's something for every guest to give. So funny enough, I actually just used Zola myself for the first time when I had to RSVP for a good friend's wedding coming up in May. And it was a very easy process. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. It was clear. I know what I can buy for them. I know what I'm supposed to wear. I know all the details. And so if anybody I know coming up in the future, I'm definitely going to recommend Zola to them, because I know that my friend told me that it made her experience less stressful and more enjoyable. So to start your free wedding website and also get $50 off your registry on Zola, go to zola.com/grown. That's ZOLA.com/grown to get $50 off your registry today.
This week's episode is brought to you by Third Love. Using millions of real women's measurements, Third Love designs its bras with breast size and shape in mind for an impeccable fit and incredible feel. Third Love is the industry leader with 70 sizes, including in signature half-cup sizes. Skip the trip, sis. Find your fit in 60 seconds with Third Love's online fit finder. Order and try on at home. No more awkward fitting room experiences. I use the fit finder, and like I told, I was telling Jade, I was just convinced that it was not going to be right. I thought, I answered the questions, and I thought that, I was like, this bra ain't about to fit me. But boy, was I mistaken. Listen, and sitting well. And I mean, standing up tall
at attention
for Jesus. Yes. Okay, so listen, pay attention, and get to know your boobs. I was telling Jay, I had to literally look. I had never looked at my breasts in the ways that they were asking me to. Like, I don't know, but it's really worth it because the bra that you will be sent is going to fit you, guaranteed. Start with the Fit Finder quiz. Just answer a few simple questions to find your perfect fit. Over 10 million women have taken the quiz to date. It's actually fun and takes less than a minute to complete. Third Love offers double the number of sizes than most other brands offer. Sizes from A through H and bends that make a dance up to 48. Third Love takes its customer input super seriously. They recently launched their most requested style, the cotton t-shirt bra and cotton underwear, because we ain't got time to be sweating in the satin. It took 2 years to develop and perfect the cotton collection, which is made with premium cotton called Pima. The result is a line of incredibly soft, smooth, and breathable bras and underwear you'll want to wear every day. Third Love knows the perfect bra for everyone, so right now they are offering our listeners 15% off of your first order. Go to thirdlove.com/grown now to find your perfect fitting bra and get 15% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/grown for 15% off today.
Don't matter if your titties look like praying mantis eyes or if they're shooting straight down to hell. There's a bra for everybody.
What a disaster. right. It's time to gather around the kitchen table once again. What y'all snickling over there about?
You.
Oh, okay. I ain't even do nothing. But we are joined by our brother, and we're going to do a little bit of a different kind of kitchen table. We're just going to kind of let things flow. I understand that there are some questions that Jade and I have not seen that Dustin is going to ask us. It's going to be like a little interview. If I'm not mistaken, right, y'all? So it's gonna be a little interview. Dustin's gonna interview Jade and I, and then we're going to get into some pettiness, and we're gonna do a deep dive into pettiness.
A deep dive
into pettiness.
That's right. It's not a TED
So we're just
talk,
gonna have some snacks at the kitchen table and have some conversation. So I'm gonna kick it to you, Dustin, and let you just take it on away.
Well, welcome to my kitchen, first of all. I like to say that because y'all sitting at my table today.
Okay.
As you can see, it's a lovely granite black splash. And, I do have a pot filler over my stove. This is a great place to be. So,
absolutely.
Get your Le Creuset.
My Le Creuset, okay? Everything, even the damn butter dish. Le Creuset! I call it Le Creuset because that's the kind of household this is. Anyway, so the first thing I think that it is imperative that we do is congratulate you ladies on 100 episodes of a fantastically well podcast.
Thank you.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
Getting Grown is doing so well. It's performing so well. You guys are getting so much love. You're touring. People really are identifying with the show and really following you guys and supporting the businesses that you suggest. And just the fact that your audience is responding that way, it means you're doing the damn work. So congratulations, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
So with that being said, let's just ask a couple questions. It's very rare that you guys get to be in the seat of the interviewee. Right. So today, that's where your asses are. Okay. First question that I want to ask, and I feel like it's appropriate because it's on brand, is, are you grown yet? The podcast is called Gettin' Grown. We know that you guys every week highlight an element of the process of growth and becoming what you consider grown, which is essentially you living to your best potential and your fullest potential, doing the best you can, just trying to make it.
Just trying.
So, do you feel like you're grown yet? The floor is yours.
You want to go first, sis? I think you should. Go ahead, Jade.
Well, every time I open up my National Grid or like my Con Edison,
yeah, man,
you know what I'm saying? The 31st or the 28th or whatever day it is of the month.
Whatever day it may be, sometimes
I know that tomorrow, the day following will be what day? Rent. Mm-hmm. And so during those times, yes, I know that I am grown.
Absolutely.
But every time my alarm goes off in the morning and it's time to wake up my kid and get out of bed, and I snooze that motherfucker about 6 times. Mm-hmm. I don't feel very grown then.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is
duality
being grown.
is a thing.
That's being grown though, because you're exercising your right of choice.
Yeah,
that's right.
You want to sleep when you sleeping. That's that eating breakfast for dinner shit. That's that energy.
Mm-hmm. Right. You do what you want to do.
Because I'm popping. What
Absolutely.
About you, sis?
I too believe that I have achieved grown. I will say though that I feel like grown is not so much an outcome as it is kind of like a posture, a stance, a state of mind, an ideology. I think that, as the title of the show suggests, getting grown, or the state of maintaining one's status as a grown adult, is a process. So, and that process, comes with all kinds of, making mistakes and, doing things wrong and having to start over and do it again. So, yeah, I think I'm certainly grown. Every time I have to, pump my own gas or vacuum my own floor. These things let me know that I'm an adult.
Yes.
And I'm here to stay.
And ain't nobody gonna do it for me.
Well, and ain't nobody gonna move me.
And no one will. And I'm so glad that you have that confident admission that you just let go on us. Because my next question is, since we've identified the fact that you are grown, and we've also made note of the kind of harsh, the jarring ways that we're reminded of that, what's your favorite part about being grown? What do you like the most about being grown? We're gonna start with Jade.
I think you already touched on it. Like, you know, nigga, if I want French toast at midnight, I can have that. The other night, Noah went over to her Nana's house and Tristan and I lost our black ass minds. We act like we didn't have parents and we were up until like 3 a.m, passed out on the couch, woke back up at 6. And we looked at each other and we said, nigga, I'm hungry. And we ordered food from the deli. Why? Because we are grown. Because we can. And we ate food from the deli at 7:03 when it was delivered. And after it was done, we passed back out.
Okay.
And it was amazing.
I thought you was going to say you passed gas. I was going to be like, oh, y'all really grown. Y'all really do what the hell y'all want to do. Okay.
Well, that
I'm sorry.
Also as well, in addition to.
So that's wonderful. And what better time to manifest that than with your goddamn man?
Listen.
You know?
Like, nigga, you want some pancakes at 5:30? Shit, let's order them.
That's right. As a team, as a record label and staff and a motherfucking crew. I love it. Dr. Robinson.
I think that, you know, I agree. I mean, and to quote the prolific Beyonce Giselle Knowles Scott, I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want.
Yes.
So I think that, and I think one of my favorite thing about being grown is really, really getting to know Keia and just like being Keia regardless of how other people feel about that. Because I think a lot of my maturing, growing up, however you want to describe it, had a lot to do with me being who other people wanted me to be. Wearing what they wanted me to wear, saying what they wanted me to say, doing what they wanted me to do.
Well, who's telling you what to put on now? Because you be sharp. You be sharp. So who is issuing the directive today?
Me. And I think that's the best part because I get to be Keia unapologetically, however you feel about it. Where I get to wear door knockers to the business meeting. I get to have blue nail polish. I get to have platinum hair. I get to do whatever I want, and if you feel a way about it, that's between you and God. It's none of my concern, personally. Though.
The titty is tough. So I think that's wonderful. Now, the next set of questions are actually personalized. So this is not going to be a your turn, my turn, jump in, jump out, jump side to side moment. This is going to be one for you and the other for you, Keia.
Okay.
So since we're switching it up, we're going to switch the order up too and start with Keia.
Okay.
Dr. Robinson, what is your number one? Now, if you have a list, this is going to be at the top. Okay. What is your number one boundary when it comes to dating?
Boundary.
What cannot happen? And for clarity, of course, not anything obvious or extreme like violence or anything like that. But just what's your number one? This is my boundary. This cannot happen, or else Dustin's gonna call me and say something happened and I'm getting out of here and nothing really happened. So what is your number one boundary?
I cannot use lies. I cannot, like, you have got to keep it 100. And I don't like when people I've had this experience and it's really kind of it really, really makes me angry. If something happens and people make decisions for me, especially with regard to what they feel like I can handle in terms of communication. So like when niggas say stuff like, I didn't know how to tell you. I don't want to hear that. Like you open your mouth and you tell me I can handle the truth. I can always handle the truth a lot quicker than I can handle you lying or being dishonest or withholding information. If it comes down to it and you had a choice to make and you chose not to tell me the truth, the deal is broken. Yeah.
And in a bit of a closer look through that lens, what do you have to say about the character of a man who was lucky enough to date you, okay, made a mistake, and had to be truthful in that moment, but they had the integrity to actually tell you, regardless of consequence, what it was that they knew you weren't going to be the happiest to hear? What does that say to you about the character of that person? And is whatever that truth that they tell contingent upon whether or not they still be around?
I think that, like I said, I can handle the truth a lot better than I can handle the lie. So if if it comes down to it and you chose to tell me the truth, even if I didn't like it, I'm going to respect the fact that you told me the truth.
Yeah.
It may not mean that you're going to get your way.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be
y'all can be cool.
Right. It wouldn't be as bad as it was if you lied and got caught in a lie.
Yeah.
Or if you withheld information, because I don't like to hear I don't want to hear nothing that has anything to do with us. I don't want to hear it from anybody else. So I just don't, and I don't like surprises, and I don't like to be made to look stupid. So if it comes down to it and you had some information that was going to have me out here not looking like a donkey and you withheld that information, then that really says a lot about, in my opinion, your lack of integrity and the level of bitch assness that you might be comprised of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. I can handle the truth. I cannot handle you. Don't feel like you have to protect me from the truth.
Yeah.
Just say it.
You strong. Okay, and not in scent, which is the best part about you. Now.
Oh, God.
To you, Jade, of all goddamn Jades, okay? Now, everybody knows that you are a very hands-on mom. Everybody that knows you knows that although you work a lot and you have a lot of things that you apply yourself to, motherhood is your number one job. Everybody that knows you and that is privy to seeing you engage with Noah knows that, okay? Aside from the obvious, right? Like somebody touching your child or whatever. What is the quickest route? So what's the express route to getting your ass whooped in reference to your child?
Outside of touching my kid.
Where's the boundary? What is the one thing that if this takes place, there's going to be hell to pay?
Wow, there's so much. Well, as of recently.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if this falls into the same category as touching her. And when I say touch, just, you know, putting your hands on her in any way, violently or whatever.
Don't even tap her. She got a name.
That's it.
Go ahead.
So niggas ain't been paying attention at the intersections and the crosswalks when we be crossing the street to go home after I parked the car. And so I have, you know, made it very clear that I'm going to make you aware that you need to start paying attention because there's a young child here. So the other day, a man was turning the corner, paying no attention, about to run over the both of us, but they never do because I pay attention. So I knocked his car with my Trader Joe's bag. He stopped the car and he rolled the window down and he goes, "Are you crazy?" And I said, "Yes, I am crazy. And if you come anywhere near my child again because you're not paying attention, you're going to find out how crazy I am."
That's right.
And he kept on driving. So, you know, if you put my child in danger in any way, shape, form, or fashion by having zero self-awareness, I'm going to make sure that I instill some into you for the future.
Yeah, I love that. And there's nothing like the confidence of, and your child definitely exhibits this. There's nothing like the confidence of a child who is secure and safe around their parents.
That's it.
And I've seen Noah is all over. Do people know? Yeah, they know Noah's name on the show.
They don't know his voice, name.
ASAP Noah.
Yeah.
ASAP Noah.
But Noah is that way around both of her parents, and I think that's wonderful. And so, which leads me to my next question, right? And this is strictly, completely hypothetical, like, take this out of it, right?
Okay.
You obviously have, you raised Noah in a 2-parent home, right? So you have the help of her father in the home with you and all those things. Obviously, like I said, you're a hands-on focused mom. Noah is your priority. Can you imagine how different your daily life would be with the absence of the help of her father?
Ooh.
And how do you display that? How do you make note of that in the way that you engage with her dad?
Oh, that's a good question.
I came to play today, y'all.
Didn't he?
I got a number on my back and my chest.
And just to know, if y'all just heard somebody swallow, it was Keia this time, not me.
No, because I muted my mic, sis. Thank you so much.
I heard
Thank you so much.
I heard you.
But they didn't. So God bless you. God bless you.
You're right. He does bless me. His everlasting, ever-changing hand.
Right. Correct. I will not argue with that.
What was the question again?
See there?
Okay, okay. You and your husband have a great.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So in moments where it's just been me and no, because I say it all the time, the daily duties are mine. The getting ready, the dropping off, the picking up, like all that falls on me because of how our work schedules work out.
Right.
And I have a very hands-on partner.
Yes, you do.
Extremely. The evenings are his. I don't have to worry about anything in the evening outside of like figuring out what we're going to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, he takes care of bath, reading, math, all of that. He does all of that. So, when I think about how tired I am after my daily activities, and I have friends who are single parents, or I have, I have people who grew up with single parents and I've grown up around them. It really puts things in perspective, and I'm very appreciative of the partner that I have. Also, when I see other people who are in partnerships and most of the responsibilities fall on one of them and the other one is slacking significantly, and I see the toll that it takes, it makes me more appreciative of the partnership that I'm in.
Yeah.
And I don't take for granted growing up in a 2-parent household, or the fact that I have a partner who's so hands-on, because I know that it could be a very different situation.
Yeah.
And I'm already tired as hell.
Yeah, me too.
So nigga, I can't even.
Yeah, you do a great job of that though. You literally are the Energizer mama. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Like Jade does it all in a good way. That's the difference between her and Yandy. See, it's like Yandy's spreading herself too thin because she ain't thick enough to make it. Jade can do it all, and she does it all well, damn it. So I just think that's great. And the reason I asked that question is because I've pursed, which I was hoping you was going, I should have debriefed you, because your answer was amazing, but I was thinking that you were going to cite one of the examples of the multitude of times that I've seen where you show recognition to your husband in moments where it is like exemplary that you do that. Every chance you get, you tell your husband how great of a dad he is, how, you tell us in front of him, things like that just matter. So I just think that's really dope, how you're never afraid to just do that.
No, you gotta you gotta be grateful in all avenues of your life. You can't take stuff for granted.
Y'all gotta go to bed at night.
We got to lay down next to each other.
And you got to get up that next morning.
You know what I'm saying? It's the only nigga who smells my morning breath. You know what I'm saying? So like
straight like that.
I gotta in the way that he shows appreciation to me for what I bring to the household, I want to make sure that I do the same thing.
Yeah.
So that he never feels like he's being taken advantage of. And I try to express gratitude in all areas of my life where I'm grateful.
That's right.
My relationships, having a roof over my head, you know what I'm saying? Being able to bring certain money. I really try to be gracious. I really try to show gratitude in that manner, whether it be through prayer or what have you.
Right. I don't know why I started laughing. Ain't that even funny? Ain't that even funny?
I pray, niggas.
No, we got to pray just to make it today.
Listen,
okay.
Jay be like, I sure do. I'd be like, thank you for today. I'm breathing and I'm grateful that I'm breathing.
Giving honor to God. I said a prayer today. I pray too.
Nah, I pray like I talk.
I'm on schedule.
That's how you're supposed to pray, like you talk.
I pray like I talk.
I prayed today for focus, because I go out of my way to make sure that I don't never how can I say it? I go out of my way to make sure that I don't never like none of Dr. Jackie's pictures that have Curtis in them. I always only like the pictures when she by herself or with friends, And so today I almost liked the picture that had Curtis in it, so I stopped everything I was doing, and I had a moment of solitude and prayer, and and I just asked God
oh my God,
for that type of focus. I knew I needed Him to order my steps that morning. So
listen,
that's what I did.
Order your steps.
In your word.
So, okay, so we got the solo stuff, the heavy stuff out the way. Now, these are duo. This is just one more duo question, and then we can move on, okay?
Okay.
I hope I'm being respectful of everyone's time.
You're good.
So, the only question I want to ask you two together, okay? You've been doing this show for quite some time now. I know that you guys travel together for touring purposes.
Right.
Have you ever jumped anybody?
Oh, together?
Together, yeah, since you've been working on the show. Because it's real out here. You know, this is the 100th episode. We keeping it real. Oh,
my God. Keeping it funky.
Well, you know what? We haven't jumped anybody together yet per se. But I will say an extension of Keia, which is Toya, her very BFF.
Oh my God, yes.
Toya, when in Kia's absence because she could not make it to the city of New York, and this bitch in a tie-dye dress was trying me at the Makosa Brooklyn party. Toya had my back and my front.
Wonderful.
When I had to like puff up my chest a little bit, and I was like, "Yo, am I gonna have to come check this bitch real quick?" And Toya was like, "TTG, sis, you just tell me what you need me to do."
That's
and
it.
I was across the party.
I love Toya.
And so therefore, I will say yes, kind of. Because it is an extension of Keia, and because Toya had my sides.
She called me and she was like, "Girl, I'm about to fight some white girl down to the thing in Brooklyn for Jade. I don't even know, but I saw that Jade was swole up, so I was like, so what we doing?
Yeah,
so what we doing?
What she did.
That's what it is. My kind of loyalty and devotion.
Listen,
That's
the best thing about the Bronx is Toya and Cardi B. So
that's how we get down. That's how we get down.
Well, that's wonderful news. Like I said, I'm just grand opening, grand closing. So we're going to close the same way we open. I just think it's so wonderful. I'm so proud of y'all. I hope y'all make all the money in the world and get all the recognition for your multitude of talents. Because I see them. I think it's really dope. And thank you for having me here, even though I'm grown, but I ain't grown. And yes, so I'm very happy to be here and for you all to make this a safe space for me. You know, I'm so grateful. Thank you.
You always have a safe space here.
Every single time.
That's right. Happy 100.
Ow.
Thank you, brother. Support for today's show comes from HelloFresh, the meal kit delivery service that delivers step-by-step recipes and pre-measured ingredients so that you can just cook, eat, and enjoy. With recipes that only take around 30 minutes to make, that's one TV show, HelloFresh lets you spend less time meal planning and grocery shopping each week and more time doing what you love.
Right.
Plus, with 3 plans to choose from, including classic, veggie, and family, there's something for everyone. Look forward to your HelloFresh delivery, knowing dinner just got that much easier. Y'all know how I feel about my HelloFresh deliveries. They make my life super easy on the week. When I run in the house, I got to throw something together, and we have a full dinner, and it is wonderful. Everybody eats. Sometimes I got leftovers. It's lit. So for a total of $60 off, that's $20 off your first 3 boxes. Visit HelloFresh.com/grown60 and enter the code grown60. That's HelloFresh.com/grown60 and enter the code grown60 for $20 off each of your first 3 boxes.
Honestly?
Truly. Okay, so I'm going to put an NSFW on this honesty box this
dear
week.
Lord Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? If my aunties and my grandmothers are listening, you know, like if you all are sensitivo to some of the content, I just want to give you a heads up out of respeto. Respeto is Portuguese for respect.
Thank
like
you
the
so
lover
much.
Tina was singing about.
Respeto. You know where I got that from? Yaya on well, I'm gonna say real, not Top Models, or one of the very earliest seasons of Top Model. When arrogant Yaya got up there, she was like, "My shirt says respeto."
Yeah.
That's Portuguese for respect.
Oh my God.
Is that when she had that hat on, that farmer's hat? Yeah. Come on somewhere.
Ooh, the 2000s were tacky. But so I just want to put that on there. So we're going to get into this honesty box. Again, NSFW, explicit content, parental guidance suggested, rated PG-R.
I'm scared. I am afraid.
And the title of it is...
Oh my God.
Maybe I won't read the title. Well, first of all, it's grammatically incorrect. But...
Aww.
You need to read it verbatim.
I
don't know what it is.
I just want suck the soul out of my pussy. Okay, that's what it says. Okay.
He just said what? I just what?
I'm just gonna get to the honesty box and you'll understand where she's coming from. Hey, Jade and Keia. She told us which code name to use. I don't like to be told what to do, so we're gonna call her Tatiana.
Okay.
My name is Tatiana. I love the show. I've been listening to you guys for 2 months at work. Y'all literally helped me get through these long corporate hours. Anyway, I am writing because my boy and I have been together for a year and I love him so much. And the sex gets better every time. However, he's only ever given me oral once since we've been together.
Okay.
I love giving him oral as well because it's something I enjoy doing. But when I mention to him that I want him to go down on me, it seems like he is not interested. Then he offers, right, but it's like he has an attitude, and I tell him to forget about it because I feel like if he's only doing it because I'm asking, then he doesn't want to do it.
Right.
Long story short, how can I help resolve this issue? I love him, but I find myself wanting oral more these days, and me having dreams about the guys from my past, and I'm afraid this may cause me to be unfaithful because I'm not being fully pleased sexually. Am I over-exaggerating? Should I try to talk to him more about it or just let the situation go? Please help. Sign a bitch that just wants some head.
Oh, Tatiana.
I cleaned up that in real quick.
Because baby.
So this is a very different honesty box for us.
I'm gonna let Dustin take the first crack at it. I just feel like he is the
first crack.
Low-key, why?
The first crack.
I think the people would love your insight into this matter.
Yeah, all you ladies pop your pussy like this.
Like this.
Well, to be fair, the question on deck was how could Tatiana resolve this matter? And maybe that's what you need is some resolve. The carpet cleaner. Maybe.
Oh my God.
Maybe, maybe that's what the issue is, If he seemed to be all right with everything except close contact, most of your five senses are located up top. So if he don't want to bring the top to the bottom, then maybe there's something that he doesn't want to come in contact with. I don't know,
Cheese crackers.
Fan with a black ice air freshener. I don't know. But all I'm saying is maybe, resolve is exactly what you might need. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's the thing. We need to take this stigma away from stanking. Ain't nothing wrong. It just happened. You know what I'm saying? And you got to catch it. That's what the point is. It happens, but you got to catch it. So long as she catch it, then maybe he'll eat it.
Okay.
And it will be all right. And now y'all asked what I thought. So
we did. We did.
Fresh catch. Today's catch.
Catch of the day.
Jesus. I'm not doing this with y'all.
Neither is he. That's why we got to figure this shit out. That's why we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out.
Tatiana, sis. I don't know. Okay, so to Dustin's point. No, not to Dustin's point. I'm saying to the point of your email that Dustin spoke to in terms of you're looking for a resolution.
There you go.
I feel like niggas do what they want to do every time.
Yeah,
I feel like if he has not done it, it's because he doesn't want to.
That's really it.
And I don't know if there is any way that you might convince him to do it if he doesn't want to do it. So if it comes down to this being like, oh, I'm not happy, I don't feel like I can be happy or I can move forward, then that just might be the nature of the conversation that you need to have. Because I mean, if you have to ask for it, it probably is not going to be worth the trouble.
And if he got an attitude every time he does
it's going to be terrible. So
it's going to be awful. It's going to be like a little bird peck. So like a little lizard.
Maybe on the keto.
Oh God. Ain't no seafood on the keto.
Oh God.
I'm childish. Fish is not a part of keto. Neither is Taco Tuesday. I don't know nothing about the keto and don't want to. But that nigga just don't want to do it. He just don't want to give you no head. And I mean, what my advice, there's no way to resolve this because you can't make a nigga do nothing he don't want to do.
You can't.
My advice is to go find somebody who will, because there are plenty of niggas out there who, eat everything from the rooter to the tutor.
Listen.
And let me tell you something. They're plentiful. There's more who will do it than won't.
Go ahead,
Dustin.
because like I was joking earlier, right? But
We know.
a serious answer, right? So like oral sex is obviously something that people have to be comfortable doing. And if he's not, then that just may not be something that he's into, and it's a conversation that you guys have to have. And if he's getting an attitude, ask him why it makes him upset. Maybe it's something you don't know. You know what I mean? And if not, speaking of plenty, there's plenty of songs available. You can make a playlist to offer subtle encouragement, right? Keia, My Neck, My Back, Lick It Now, Lick It Good. Ludacris and Shauna, I Was Getting Some Head. Nelly, Put It in Your Mouth.
Put it in your mouth.
3 6 Mafia, Slob on My Knob. LeChat, Slob on My Cat. There's so many things available. Put a playlist together and maybe he'll
T-shirt
get
in my panties.
the point and get to the point.
Yes.
There you go.
Ludacris, getting. Like,
And then we can be like, why you play that song? You can be like, because this is Ludacris that you ain't went down on. Or just send him a text that say, what's up with the head?
what that mouth do?
Yeah.
what that mouth do?
And when is it going to do it?
Can I get an ETA?
Quando.
I would just send him a question. I'd be like, ETA, question mark. Like, ETA what? When I'm getting some head?
The tongue emoji.
I want to know the estimated time of arrival.
I'm sorry, Tatiana.
Me too.
This is sad.
This is easily resolvable. It's not your husband. You know what I'm saying? And if you really want it, there's somebody who will do it.
Maybe he ain't got no back teeth.
That might make it better.
How is that prohibited?
All that does is open up
Maybe he
more
ain't got no
room for
back
you to
teeth
be
and
able to go.
he embarrassed about it because he feel like if he opened his mouth all the way up, she'll be like, why you only got teeth in the front and a little bit of the side?
Maybe he got one of them teeth on top of the teeth. Can you handle it if I go there, baby, with you?
Please.
I can handle it. I can go there, baby, with you.
This is a mess. Can we please move on to the petty?
Yes, we can.
And I want to be very responsible of the things I say to my sister. Because everybody know I can be real petty. P-E to the T-T-Y, honey.
What's up, y'all? It's time. We actually have the perfect person in the house.
I mean, the reigning king of all petty.
King of the petty parade. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the grand marshal.
My nigga is no longer afloat.
Parade.
He is a blimpie. Dustin is our patron saint of petty.
It is an honor to have you to join us for the Petty Peeves segment.
It is.
You guys are too kind.
So I think that you should actually go first.
Is it my turn?
Is it my turn?
It's my turn. Oh, yeah. Is it my turn to tell you my petty peeve?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Real quick, I'll make it quick. So I live in New York City. Obviously, I am blessed to take the illustrious MTA.
Yes.
Everybody knows that's a joke. So this is what gets on my nerves on the train. I get up for women, black women, any women, you know what I'm saying? But I get up and let them have a seat when it's necessary. Mm-hmm. Today, I was on the train actually en route to come record you guys' show, and a woman got on the train, and I could tell that I just felt like she needed a seat, or she might like a seat, I should say. Mm-hmm. So I stood up, offered her the seat. She didn't take it. A guy who had been standing up across from me, and I could tell he was kind of vexed that I had a seat because I didn't get up for him. I'm only getting up for a woman, you know? And so when she declined the seat, he immediately like jolted over, and I was actually going to sit back down, but he like jolted his ass over there and sat down. And so I turned around and really rolled my eyes hard because he knew he had already been on the train. He knew if I was going to get up for him, I would have already gotten up, and I did not. Get your ass up and get out of my damn seat because I didn't get up for you. I got up for her. She didn't want it. You don't either. And I just can't stand no timely ass nigga like doing that. Oh, rock. If I do it right now, they can't do it. I hate that. And if I didn't have to be over here on time to get this show done, I would have grabbed an ankle and yanked. But I didn't. I couldn't do that. So my petty peeve is just people who find that window of opportunity to make a moment that's really not theirs. I hate that, and I just wanted to offer that. And I feel so much better since I got that off of my pectorals.
Yes, off your titty meats.
Thank you.
Good.
Sis, do you have a petty peeve this week, or do you want me to go?
I mean, I can share a quick story about my most recent shopping experience at Trader Joe's.
Please do.
The specific.
Please.
Now, all of you who listen to this show on a regular basis know that I frequent the Trader Joe's. I happen to believe that Trader Joe's is the snack capital of the world. And I go there often because I enjoy their food very much. And today was no different. Like any other day, I went to Trader Joe's on my way home from running my daily errands, and I picked up some things, a full shopping list of items to the tune of almost $90, right? So I'm saying that, you know, just to kind of give you some context, as I had quite a bit of stuff. So as you all know, at Trader Joe's, the cashiers bag your groceries for you. It's not something that you don't bag your own groceries like you would if you were at another store. So the young man asked me if I wanted bags. I said yes. And, you know, he started bagging up my stuff, and then he picked up my bags and put them in my car so that I could go into the parking lot. So I had nothing to do with the bagging of my groceries. I get home, I'm unpacking my bags, and I realize that there's probably about 8 to 10 items that I bought and paid for that were not with me at my home.
Oh, so, hell
no! Unacceptable.
So it wasn't even like, a couple of things. Like I said, it was like, 10 to 12 things. And we talking to the tune of like $40, $45. So needless to say, I'm pissed. And I called the Trader Joe's immediately. Like, okay, evidently, one of my bags of groceries didn't make it in my car. I need to come back and get my things. And I spoke to a young lady there who said, okay, she put me on hold so that she can try to find my bag. And she did not come back. So I literally was just on hold. In my house, I was on hold for about 7 minutes, and I just got angry. I put my shoes back on. I got back into my car, and I drove back to Trader Joe's, still on hold. Right? Still on hold. So I get to Trader Joe's, and I walk up to customer service, and I know it's the lady who I spoke to on the phone, and she says, may I help you? And I'm like, well, sis, I thought you already were. And she was like, I don't understand. And I'm like, well, I'm on hold right now because you said about 20 minutes ago when you put me on hold after I called you about my missing bag of groceries that you were going to check and see where my bag was and get back to me. And you have yet to do that because I'm still on hold. So she was embarrassed and got upset. And we worked out where my groceries were, but there was some missing items, so I needed to get a refund. And in all of that, I handed her my debit card and the receipt, and in order for her to complete the transaction. And then she threw my debit card back at me.
Oh, hell no.
And that's when...
By through, you mean she literally projected it toward you.
She like flung it. Like I handed it to her. I placed it in her hand, and she kind of like flung it back at me. And it like hit. It was laying there on the counter. And I was just standing there looking at her face. And she was like, so what's the problem? And I was just like, you threw the card back at me, and I'm not leaving until you pick it up and put it back in my hand. And she got all flabbergasted and flustered and red in the face and all that. And, telling me that I should calm down. And I don't know. She don't know why I'm being so hostile and all of these other things. So I said, listen, sis, there's a whole lot of things that I should be doing, especially seeing as y'all conveniently forgot to put my grocery bag in my cart, but didn't forget to swipe my card and take my money. And then, you put me on hold for 20 minutes. I'm sitting around here waiting on you to get back to me. And I come back and you sitting on your blessed assurance while you supposed to be looking for my groceries.
Sitting on your blessed assurance.
Wow.
So needless to say, she and I had some words, and I just literally stood there, feet firmly planted upon the ground. I said, I'm not leaving until you pick this card up and put it back in my hand, because what we won't do is you flinging this at me like I'm, some sort of circus animal and these are peanuts. I'm not doing that. I'm grown. I'm an adult. And I need to be respected.
So to answer Dustin's question from earlier, have Keia and I ever jumped somebody? The answer is not yet, but we will.
So, she and I had all the words. I had to let her know, in so many ways that, I was not one to be toyed with this here Black History Month. And I don't know who she thought she was dealing with, but she picked the right one.
Amen.
But yeah, and I'm just sorely disappointed because, the amount of money that I spend at Trader Joe's, I will often say many times that Trader Joe's is my favorite grocery store. I go there all the time. I like their stuff. Same. And, I just was really, really, really upset at the level of customer service or the lack thereof that was afforded to me in my most recent visit today.
Disappointed.
Let me just say really quickly that the next time that happens to you, turn it into Trader Joe Jackson's and take your belt off and whip that ass. That's all. Go ahead, Jay.
That's what they need to call one of their little lines. You know how they be having like Trader Giottos?
Yeah.
They need to have Trader Joe Jackson.
A line of belts. Yeah.
I'm upset.
A lot of hot sauce.
Yeah. I got my strongly. I was told by Apple Care. I've already sent my tweet to Trader Joe's.
A line of butter pecan ice cream.
They can expect my strongly worded white woman email in the morning.
I can't wait for it. Please, I want you to post it after you're done.
I'm going to get all of my adjectives, honey. I'm going to get my rhetorical response in order. They're not ready for me.
Let's sign a petition. Reparations for everybody because I love Trader Joe's. I'd love anything to get free groceries from them. My petty peeve this week is real simple. It's for people who don't ask you if you're busy when they call you. They don't even
just start talking.
They don't say what you're doing. Like, are you busy right now? What's going on? They just start talking.
Jibber-jabbing at the mouth.
And, Dustin and I speak very frequently on the phone, and the very first question that both of us ask one another is, what you doing? And so, therefore, if I pick up the phone, don't just start talking to me about what you got going on. Before you even ask me how my day is or how I'm doing, ask me if I have the availability to speak to you in this very moment. Because I could be answering the phone because I think it's an emergency. You might need somebody real quick. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know what I got going on. Just be courteous. And that is it this week. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. I'm really grateful. We've had an awesome 100th show. A shout out to my brother Dustin for joining us this week.
I love y'all. I love y'all, man.
Make sure you check out Dustin on Cassius Life.
Oh my
under
gosh.
Grown Man Shit.
Listen, so appropriate.
It's a show all about T-Boz sideburn.
Her asymmetrical bob cut.
Oh my goodness.
With the shaved back.
Thank you guys. I love you guys. Happy 100th episode.
We love you.
We love you right back. And y'all, thank y'all for listening. We really appreciate all the support. I don't know why y'all listen to this raggedy show, but we appreciate you tuning in week after week.
Absolutely.
We're building an awesome community around this kitchen table with wonderful snacks. And we just couldn't be more grateful.
And wonderful guests.
Gardettos. Now go.
So yeah, man.
So make sure you check out our Dustin on Grown Man Shit Friend Zone podcast. Look at Dustin
everywhere.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We're proud of you. You're out here living your dreams and doing amazing work.
Thank you so much. I'm just happy to be here.
I'm very happy to be here.
Very happy to be here. Indeed. So yeah, that's it for this week, y'all. Y'all be good. Remember to drink your water and mind your business and moisturize. Why, sis?
Because your black is going to crack if it's dry.
That's it. Bye.
Bye.